It just leaves me to make a couple of points and start off. I'll just thank a few people before we conclude. I'd like to thank John for being our keynote speaker. I think you made a fantastic presentation here today. I'd also like to thank Paul, Brendan, Eamon and Declan, and I would request, I think they deserve a good round of applause. A fine lineup of speakers who I believe have contributed an awful lot towards progressing our thinking in the various different avenues and various different channels. From a practical point of view, I just wanted to let you know where we're going from here. In relation to this conference, what we're going to do is we've a videoed and we're putting it up on newideas.ie. So if you need to relay any of this information or want to see any more of it or check any information, etc., or pass on to any of your colleagues, just check out on the website. In a couple of days' time it'll be up there. The second thing is that later on next month I'll be following up this with a leadership initiative, which I will also be communicating with you via various different forms that we've communicated with you to date, and it's something that you might also be interested in, because I believe leadership is essential in the situation we find ourselves in, and encouraging leadership and encouraging the development of leadership is endemic to our future success. I believe that, you know, from today, what I wanted to get out of it was to generate a forum. I want newideas.ie to be that forum, but also to allow discussion to take place so that we can stimulate new ideas, new concepts of our innovation in our economy. I believe that there are certain sectors we need to concentrate on, and I believe that there are certain things we need to get over in order to get to the point where we can stimulate those sectors. The banking issue is obviously something that needs to be dealt with, and very quickly. But we're looking at sectors in IT, in tourism, in engineering, and various other sectors, pharmaceutical, that really have the potential. I myself believe that, you know, from an IT point of view, high-value business is the future, and there's huge growth potential there. And there's infrastructural issues that need to be dealt with, and we've heard about them today quite a lot. In relation to, I suppose, from here on in, what we're proposing to do is the information that we've gathered through the website and the information through ideas and various different concepts sent to us, both here and in the Midwest, what we're going to do is package them up and present them as a paper to various different government organisations and any other forum that would wants to receive them. As our contribution, as a contribution from people at a certain point in time working in various different industries, using their knowledge, equating that with the information we've got through the website and through the engagement over the last these two conferences, and present that as a contribution. I think it's very important. It's at an important time, and if it helps to forge some new thinking with decision makers across the board, particularly at government level and at other levels, I think that will be a positive contribution and will be very worthwhile. So just leaves me to say thanks to a couple of people who organised today. I want to thank Eugene, I want to thank Colm again, I want to thank Noel, George and Jem, who organised today as volunteers, and I'm very much appreciative to them for their work. And I'd finally again like to thank the speakers, and thank you yourselves for attending here today. And if at any stage you want to get an update, check the website or contact me. All my details are available through that forum. Thank you very much.